Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the invitation to make a few initial remarks. I am also thankful to the remote video technology that makes it possible for me to participate from the opposite side of the earth. If I have one small reservation, it's too early for dinner. It's 8 a.m. Tokyo time. I have a granddaughter who is 14. It is very likely that she lives up to be 94 years old or until the year 2100. Let us imagine what our planet would be like at that time. The temperature will be about 39 degrees Fahrenheit higher, and the sea level close to 4 feet higher than now. There will be no coral reefs and perhaps more plastics than fish in the sea. People will continue to live in fear of another nuclear bomb explosion. Pandemics will still haunt humanity. This is possible. This is a possible scenario if we let our inertia take its course. Is this the world we want to leave to our children and grandchildren? The answer is definitely no. We would be irresponsible if we did. The Bulletin of the atomic scientist focuses on nuclear risk, climate change, and disruptive technologies. Under the UN, we made some progress in these issues. On nuclear weapons, we have 5 nuclear weapon countries, the US, Russia, the UK, France, and China, to reduce their nuclear weapons and not to proliferate. Come January, a treaty will go into effect to ban such weapons. Countries have agreed to zero net emission of greenhouse gases in the second half of this century to combat climate change. But progress so far has not been satisfactory at all. We need to accelerate efforts and produce results. The doomsday clock is 100 seconds to midnight and continues to tick. What are the difficulties that stand in our way now? The biggest problem is receding enthusiasm in achieving mutual benefits through collaboration, as we have witnessed concerning COVID-19. There is hope, I think. Actions by the private sector and state and local governments are growing. For issues like climate change, where they have resources and ability and willingness to work, constructive efforts are visible. The financial sector across borders is now enforcing risk information disclosure rules because climate change is feared to result in the GDP loss of about 25% by the end of this year. About 500 companies globally, of which 1/5 are American, have committed themselves to reduce their emissions consistent with Paris Accord targets. Close to 300 globally engaged companies, about a quarter of which are American, have committed to using only renewable energy. I can go on and on. I heard 2 good news recently. China announced zero emission of greenhouse gases by 2060. And the US is most likely to come back to Paris Accord. Nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation issues are central government's domain. Even there, opinions of citizens and NGOs have played an essential role in creating rules and treaties. Providing accurate information is of paramount importance. Concerned scientists and others founded the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists 75 years ago. I understand the core philosophy behind its founding is that people must act to reduce human-made threats to our existence. This philosophy is ever more important today. Unless we take action, there will be no progress. When COVID-19 appeared, we are reminded that human beings are not in control of nature. We are only a part of the earth and the universe. Therefore, we have no right to harm them. To all the participants to the dinner, and all the young and old who are not here, I would like to say, let us work together to be true to our responsibilities. Thank you.